Hi, my name is Mayhemstar and welcome to meatgirl. I really shouldn't have let my grudge get the best of me. Now she's probably gone and I'm stuck looking for her in the middle of winter. It's so cold. You dress like the girl who's always by the shed. Oh, the art is so creepy. You must be freezing. The bus won't be back for another hour. We should find somewhere warm. You seem to be sweating. Are you overheating? Maybe we can find somewhere cooler. I'm not hot or anything. You mentioned the girl in the shed, did you? I mean, do you know her? Yes, we are very close. Oh, thank God. Is she alright? She's not really in a state to talk, but she is okay. Does she have laryngitis? Something like that. Are you coming with me? Do I have an inventory? No, I don't. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a deer. I think I'm gonna vomit. Why has a deer been skinned? Wait. Not only is it skinned, but there's stitches on its belly. Someone skinned it and took something out. Or someone went inside. What is this? The TV is completely cold. A radio. There's a full pack of cigarettes leaning against it. You guess she never got the courage to try them. Maya had been really interested in radios, but you don't know much about them. She tried to explain. You'd watch as she grew frustrated at your lack of brains. You probably should have been smarter. You should have tried harder. So who are we looking for, and what's happening? Wait, there's notes. I missed the notes. I found an angel in the radio waves. She waved at me from outside my window. I know no one will look for me, but just in case anyone comes out here, just know, I am happy now. Are you certain? Are you truly certain? Love? That's not love. How sad. What is going on here? The door is locked, and you don't have a key. The door is locked and you don't have the key. Then who does? What is this? There's a ribbon on the fence. You think of the ribbons that adorned Maya's blouses. So I need a key. Is there anything sharp in here that I can take? You really should come with me. I'll be taking the bus back to town soon. Okay, I'll come, only because you insist. Oh, thank you for coming with. Is there a way out? No. What a beautiful deer. It's been skinned. It's awful. I love carcasses. They show no signs of age. It's something that most people don't understand. I'm not gonna pretend I get it. Do you see that his stomach is bulging? Maybe someone hid something inside. I was right. I'm a genius. It's appalling. Well, why don't you dig out what's inside? Completely cold. Found an angel. Technology actually really freaks me out and it's kind of embarrassing. I don't know how Maya stayed out here. People love radios where I'm from. I like listening to that girl talk about the radios. She called herself a jockey. Did you know Maya? I know everyone who comes into the woods. Have you seen her? I came out here because I was worried. She's been missing for a while now. She's perfectly fine. I can take you to her, but first we should listen to a song. The girl fiddles with the radio and a song begins to play. Her station's been repeating this song for a while now. Oh, it's this one. Maya always listened to things like this. She insisted it was for satirical reasons, but with her obsession with being young and fear of dying. You don't look too happy. She always played this in our apartment. Oh, you were roommates. Technically, her name is still on the lease. I see, it can be frustrating to pay on your own. She gave me the remaining few months in advance before coming out here. How peculiar. It is. You lie in your comforter, listening to Maya's radio. She played this tune over and over, as she threw her trash all over the apartment, and wires covered every inch of the floors. Is she Serial Experiment Lane? You've been lying around all day. Are you alright? I'm just tired. Usually I'm the tired one. I'm not used to seeing you like this. Is there anything I can do for you? You feel more words swirling around your head. If you feel better, you can go back to taking care of her, cleaning her messes, waking her up in the mornings, constantly reassuring her despite everything you've done for her that you won't turn on her for no reason. Do you want to dance with me? I think it might make you feel better. I don't think I have the energy. Are you sure, my dear? I just want to rest. You can go play with your radio, as long as you're alright. Okay, time to move on. Rabbit. There's so many dead fleshy animals in the woods. Is this normal? Yes, they come from the Mayhemstar fungus. The what? It's fungus that eats your epidermis. It eats your skin. That. I see why you and Maya get along. The door is locked and you don't have the key. I didn't want to bring it up at first because I thought you might freak out, but I have a knife. We can cut open the deer's stomach. I don't want to do that. Maya would often mess with the animals in the woods. She might have put something inside. That. Unfortunately, it does sound like something she might do. I'm gonna look away, okay? The girl chops into the deer's stomach with a pocket knife. You have to hold back the acid in your throat as you listen to the noise. You can look now. Did you find something? She holds out her hands, revealing a rusty key. What could it go to? You have a bad feeling. Your hands are all bloody. I have a handkerchief. I'm okay. I don't need one. Don't be silly. You'll get blood all over your clothes. You pull out your lace-embroidered handkerchief and wipe her hands. That reminds me, I don't know your name. It's Seraphina. No, actually, it's Eve. No, wait, no. You can call me Angel. You don't have to tell me, it's fine. But just for the record, my name is Vivian. Oh, how lovely. And it's not like I'm hiding my name. The problem is that I have lots of them. I forget them all. You said Seraphina at first. I'll just call you Sarah. Charming. You finish wiping Sarah's hands. There's still blood under her fingernails, but hopefully you can clean that up later. To the church. So, according to the itch.io page, and the author's notes, objects can be interacted with multiple times to get different dialogues, and that may be the way to progress the story. So I had to interact with the deer 3 times before I could get the key. An altar. Very small church. Oh, because it isn't a church. It's just a sacrificial altar. I've been cutting my wrists and pouring my blood into the altar every day. The fungus spreads. The angel seems happy. Angel. I don't think she knows that I plan to leave her behind. Angel, Seraphina. Do you have any words to say? I've never seen anything like this. Maybe now you understand the beauty of an organism that lacks an epidermis. What is this? It's part of the mycelium network. I didn't realize it's grown into the church. I guess I should believe you since I'm seeing it with my own eyes. I guess I've heard of Stranger. Did Maya know of this? Maya loved watching the mycelium network spread. Good for her, I guess. Closely examine the tree, yes. Can I see your knife? Sure. You take Sarah's knife. You tap the knife against the fleshy trunk. You push the sharp edge harder into its surface. The cavity bleeds. What? The tendrils reaching from inside begin to stretch the cavity. Perhaps this is where Maya disappeared to. God, if I go in there, I'll miss the bus. You know, Maya told me about a friend named Vivian. What did she say? She told me she always wished Vivian would save her. As weeks passed and her hopes waned, she would grab my arms and cry, wondering why Vivian didn't love her anymore. What had she done to earn your ire? I do love her. You did take a long time to come out here. So long that all the leaves had fallen off the trees and the wind was no longer warm. Are you really just going to leave? Are we? We could? We should just leave her here. You step into the cavity. A feeling of warmth comes from the darkness. It feels as though the walls are alive. The entrance seals itself behind you. What the hell? I've been wondering, are you actually an angel? If this mushroom thing is real, then I guess you being an angel could be real too. That angelhood is complicated, but yes, I am an angel. Do you have wings? Like in the paintings? No, you're an archangel. You're not an archangel, you're a guardian angel. I do, but I don't get them out often. If you're curious, I can tell you what the halo means. I'd like to know. The halo is a symbol of my divine mission, given to me by a seraph. I had to do a lot of convincing to be given this mission. Most of the other angels thought I was a bit of a neurotic. I can't see why they'd think that. What is your divine mission? There's a higher being I serve, who I love dearly. My mission is to serve this being for as long as I'm alive. There's some other little notes in there too, but that's the basic gist of it. Is this higher being this mycelium thing? Ha, yes, how did you figure that out? It just made sense. Tell me, did you do something to Maya? Or do you know exactly what happened to her? Maya and I were best friends. I would never do anything to hurt her. Oh, really now? A fleshy mushroom. Where is this place? Oh. What the hell? Save. Please, save. Meatgirl. That looks kinda like her, right? It's just meat. You see it too, don't you? The girl shape in the mycelium. It looks like Maya. I don't know why it looks like that. I'm anxious. I should have come out here earlier. You definitely should have. A hot tub? What is this? It looks like a well. It does. I wonder if there's water at the bottom. I mean, I guess there could be. Or it's just blood. But if it's completely organic, it just happens to look like a well, rather than actually be a well. The mycelium network is a sentient entity. It can do whatever it wants. It's sentient? Yes, it's like a little god, really. You've entered a small heaven. Was this heaven to Maya then? I'm not sure. Look into the hole. Yes. You approach the hole and peer inside. Dozens of hands squirming in the darkness. You hear a familiar voice. You came back, after all this time. They desperately crawl up the walls of the well, reaching for you. Please, come and find me. I miss you so much. I'll be there soon. I want to hold you. I found a nice place. Find me. The hands stop caressing your face and slink back into the darkness. It's been so long, you hadn't even realized. I think I have to go down there. You'll really miss the bus now. You can leave if you want. I'm just surprised. It suddenly seems like you care. It took you months to come out here, and at first you seemed hesitant to come down here in the first place. Why the sudden change of heart? Okay, well, sometimes you get really upset with someone and you think maybe my life will be better without them. And you live without them for a while and things are different. It's complicated. I just heard her voice again. It's been a long time since I've heard it. You heard her voice? That seems like a tiny reason. It's hard to tell how much you miss someone until you talk to them again. Also, I need you to understand, I don't experience emotions in a normal way. It's hard for me. I didn't know this was a thing. I have a little deviation in my brain that makes me experience relationships differently with most people. I didn't mean to leave Maya stuck out here for months. I just wasn't thinking straight. In my mind, she became this formless blob. As more time passed, the voice was erased. The feeling of a touch was erased. If I saw her in a crowd, I may not even recognize her. It sounds like you don't care about her at all. I know it sounds like that, but I do care. It's just, I'm not going to explain any more to you. I took note to my head. I understand you a bit better, even if I don't understand you at all. I accidentally skipped some dialogue. Oopsies. Descend. Yes. You raise your leg over the side of the fleshy-shaped well and dig your nails into the walls. Of course, with your poor athletic ability and bulky shoes, you quickly lose grip and fall down the hole. You land on the soft, fleshy ground. Sarah hops down next to you. I just noticed, the meat hasn't stained your clothes. The throne and I are friends. She would not stain my clothes. A lot of biblical angels being referenced to throne, seraphim, the higher being. Interesting. And these are all like, the seraphim and the thrones are pretty high up on the angelic order. And I still highly believe that, yeah, Angel here is a guardian angel, so she's got a mission to protect someone or to look after someone or to make something happen. But she's low ranked, like very low ranked on the angelic order. Dear Vivian, my hair doesn't really grow anymore. It looks so nice. I don't even need silk pillowcases. It's been so long since I heard your voice. I miss you. You probably needed a break from me. You were always so tired. I hope you don't hate me because I love you more than anyone else in the entire world. It's been so long since I heard you say anything new. Please, come soon. Silk pillowcases. It's good for our hair. Oh, she didn't use one while here. Well, she didn't really have a pillow while here, or a bed. Dad, this makes me deeply unhappy. That she didn't have a silk pillowcase. What? No. She didn't have a basic necessities. We were supposed to live together and take care of each other. I mean, we weren't good at taking care of each other. As evidenced by you taking months to come out here. I didn't know how to react when she left in the first place. You keep acting like I should have run out here months ago, and yeah, I should have, but like, she shouldn't have left. I couldn't comprehend it. I basically just stopped existing. I never thought she'd just leave. I just waited and waited and waited. And for a while I thought I was dreaming, honestly. Eventually I'd wake up and she'd be wandering around the house. Now I know I'm an idiot, but I close my eyes. Not in a bed. You walk to the kitchen, the light is on. Hey, you should come to bed. She hovers still for a moment. Why are you awake? I don't really know. Do you want to watch a movie on the couch? I really wish you didn't always see me being a crazy bitch. It feels like you'll always find me. Your absence wakes me up, that's all. I like when you say things like that. Don't do it too often. Should I? No. Stay how you are forever, okay? She falls asleep in your arms, and you stare at her. You will never be enough. But even if things can't stay like this forever, you grow tired of one another. This is really nice. I miss her. I see. Okay. You know, I am the worst. Why do you say that? I was so tired of Maya, even though she was really just a sweet little thing. Like deep down I know it's not her fault she struggles to do things, but I still felt this horrible resentment in my heart. And I'm sure she could feel my bad feelings. That's probably why she ran away in the end. You might be a bad person, Vivian, but I spoke to Maya all the time, and she loved you very much. It's normal to get tired of people you love. I am so tired of everyone I love. The love that is familiar to you can feel like a chore. You crave something new or better. I've been struggling with that feeling too lately. Tiredness and head in the air. Just a disinterest in everything. Feelings are difficult to comprehend. I kinda lost my train of thought. Right. Okay. Leave. No. You shared a bed. We shared everything. So sweet. Anything in this cabinet? Okay, let's go. Maya? I knew you'd come. Even if it took a while, you'll always find me in the end. What happened to you? Are you in pain? No, I don't feel any pain. No, I don't feel any pain. I feel better than I ever have in my entire life. I didn't realize how much pain I was in until I became part of the Mycelium Network, actually. I just thought the way we lived was okay, but being out here made me realize there's so much more. But I liked being with you. I wasn't in pain. Vivian, I know you don't know how you feel most of the time, but when I touched you over the well, I could feel your heart bleeding. I could never understand you before I became part of this. Now, I can understand everything about you. I can feel what you feel, and we can care for each other properly. Join me in the mycelium. Join me in the fungal network. We will spread across the land, starting with this grass patch in the middle of nowhere. That's a joke. I wish I could have reached out to you from down here. It must have been horrible being alone in the apartment with all of my trash. But now we can be here. Dad, I love you very much, even if you are a bit crazy at times. I'd rather go home than stay here. At home we can watch movies and eat sweet things. I knew I'd be horrible at explaining. It's okay. I can explain as a holy messenger. I am not surprised you're in on this, but I am disappointed. It's a bit much to explain from first contact. Apologies. Maya is asking you to join her here in the Mycelium Network. You would be here forever. Together. Forever young. Forever in love. Every miscommunication you have would be cleared up because you could be connected via the network. There are things in the network, so while you are worried about your worldly possessions, it would be okay. You would hear music and taste lots of things. It would be your own little Eden, really. Admittedly, the Mycelium Network isn't infinite, but the Garden of Eden wasn't infinite either. Ooh, I don't know, I think that's a pretty cool kind of transition. Not necessarily an allegory like a comparison to the Garden of Eden. It's not infinite. Ooh, that's kinda cool. I hope you understand Maya told me so much about you. I know you have nothing to go back to. Everyone stops talking to you because they feel that you're apathetic. You burn yourself out smiling at your customer service job. You don't talk to anyone other than Maya. We both understand. You told me it seems like I don't care, and that you didn't understand me. Angels always have to test people, and you passed. I'm sorry for being so mean to you. To be honest, I realized you were nice the second you wiped the blood off my hands with that lovely lace-encrusted handkerchief. But one cannot abandon one's duties based on gut feelings. Dot. Are you okay? Dot. You guys really made me feel like a loser. Like I know I'm mentally ill and hopeless, but you're basically telling me to throw my life away. Being with me forever isn't throwing your life away, baby. We haven't hugged in so long. Can you come here? Okay. We're about to do something to me, aren't you? I'm not so used to you doubting me. I would never do anything to hurt you. You wrap your arms around her. She's gentle, she's warm, she's so nice. Do you really want to join her down here? Surely you can escape with her. Ah. You consider freeing Maya from this mycelium nightmare, though you don't know if she'd appreciate it. Returning to your worthless life above or staying down here in the damp. The solution should come easily to you. Free her. You slice at the meaty tendrils on her back. That. This turn of events does not surprise me, even though I do not think you thought it through very well. I just wanted to go home together. Look at me, Vivian. How could I even return home? It's fine. It's fine. It's, cool, even. Dad. You're really silly. I think it'd be okay. I have red hair and wear lots of red, and now a lot of your body is red. We match. You could probably even be a model or something. I missed you, I guess. I guess it just seemed you hated life up there like I did. I mean, I kinda do, but I really like living with you. I want to keep experiencing new things with you for a long time. There's lots of things I just look forward to doing with you, it's just, we got stagnant for a while. I kind of got irritated with you and gave up on things actually. I could tell you were irritated, so I went away. And I found this network, and Eden told me it could keep us from having miscommunications. We'd be more connected than ever before. I can understand why that would appeal to you, especially when I'm not the most vocal person in the world. No, it's not just you. I'm horrible at expressing my feelings too. I should have just talked to you, instead of being a mentally ill bitch really. Don't call yourself that, but it's true. I'm a horrible landmine bitch. You should leave without me. I'll just make everything worse for you. Maya, shut up. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you're mentally ill. I'm a slow idiot. We all have our flaws. Don't call yourself slow. You called yourself something bad first. I guess I did. We're just weird girls. That's cringe. Do you care if I kiss you? Well, I imagine it'd be kinda gross, but I'd be happy if you did. Girls embrace? Not even realizing the meat walls are enveloping around them. Or perhaps they knew their efforts were futile in the first place. Huh, so they still got swallowed. Why can I move? Why am I angel? What the hell? She would have rotted the second she got out of here, or been eaten by flies. Still, you feel so sad. You knew you shouldn't have let her wait for her girlfriend. It threw all of your plans off. Everyone has been happy to be consumed by the mycelium until now. Her halo is shattering. This won't last without you. But the doubt is already there, sinking in. I guess I've played God for a good amount of time. Just do me a favor. I don't really care what happens to me after this, but when everyone in the network reincarnates, let them live somewhere beautiful. And let those two girls find each other again. In the future? Three mentally ill girls wait for the release of a new Lolita item. One explains the secrets to avoid the bloodbath while the other two listen lovingly. They do not know how fallacious their time together is. I don't understand. I mean, thematically, it was pretty cool. The idea of a mycelium. It reminded me a lot of blood, sweat and concrete or something. Yeah, it seriously reminded me of blood, sweat and concrete. So now, we have to get the second ending. Join her. He dropped the knife onto the fleshy ground. You don't have to worry. It doesn't hurt at all. And there are lots of other girls in the mushrooms who'll never be lonely. I know you'll be so happy. It doesn't really matter now. Angel's halo is no longer there. Nope, it's there. Well done, Angel. You have succeeded in your mission. I don't know if there's any larger story behind this. A trilogy of games. A prequel. Can you leave? What do? Stand here? Oh, you do, don't you? No, you don't. It would have been really poetic if the last place to be was to stand right here and wait for the next person to come by. I'll come back and visit. Pinky promise. You're leaving? You're not leaving. I guess I'll take the bus to town. It's a shame nothing interesting happened, but it was nice to see love between girls. Maybe I'll find someone too, someday. What? Okay. So, I liked the whole mycelium idea. I liked the whole angel idea. I really wish they just talked more about Angel. Angel is such an interesting character. She answers to the throne. She answers to a seraphim. She answers to a higher being, but we don't know where she is on the ladder and what her larger goal is, besides attract more people to the mycelium, and then she just leaves. At first I thought she was a guardian angel of some sort specifically for Maya, in which case I would say, very cool. Like, the second Maya leaves home, wanders off into the middle of nowhere, finds this weird mycelium thing, all of a sudden, quote-unquote, God bestows upon her a guardian angel. Now that is an interesting story, but you know what? Whatever. It's fine. I just feel like there are some potential missing. There's some potential kind of missing here. I mean, it is heavily implied that Angel was Maya's guardian angel for a long time. She was her best friend. But I wish there was a bit more on it. Like, surely, because it was Angel's objective to get more people into mycelium, she persuaded Maya to get into the mycelium. I think, did they hint at that? I don't remember. So it wouldn't have necessarily been a guardian angel, but more of a tempter and a tester. A kind of like a Massima kind of figure, dare I say. Not necessarily Lucifer figure, but a tempter, someone to really test your faith against the higher being. So yeah, definitely a Mastema. But yeah, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Apart from that, I really like the art. It's a really gritty, grimy kind of look for each of the characters. It doesn't need to be super detailed. What it needs to do is portray the feeling of discomfort. Discomfort, anguish, frustration, sadness. That's how I feel comes from the art. That's what I feel emanates from the art. I like it. I like it a lot. Especially the character designs of Vivian and Angel. Angel's character design, very cool. My name is Mayhemstar and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.